Welcome back, YouTube. So we're going to pick up from where we left off last time, which was in this Aurora. I'm not actually 100% sure what I'm going to do with this Aurora. It's too cold to be mapping. This little faffing about in the last episode has surprisingly made my character very cool. I'm running out here as much as I am because I'm pretty sure I've killed the two wolves out that would be out here to give me a problem. Yeah, we got very glorious Aurora effects.
Need to find
The lighthouse being a lighthouse.
Cold.
Nice and cool.
Goddamn freezing.
I'm gonna go take shelter in the mine. I don't know if the mine's lit. If the mine's lit, we might be able to do some crafting in here. Depends on whether or not the mine has any electrical lighting. Well, based on the fact that it is incredibly dark, I'm going to guess that there's no electrical lighting in here. Just a guess. Oh, I got a bunch of scrap over here. It might be worth taking down to the Riker.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, apparently this is also the mine that doesn't have a crafting table in it anyway. Doesn't have a work table in it anyway. So I couldn't have done any crafting in here, even if it was adequately lit by the Aurora. And it isn't, even though it looks like it has lights in the roof. Those lights are not outputting any light. So that light doesn't work during the Aurora, apparently. Either that or the Aurora ended, like 5 seconds after I stepped in. That's possible, too. Running a little low on lantern fuel. May mean it's time for another fishing trip to produce more fish.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Still hear the aurora effect going on. But obviously it's daytime now, and it shouldn't be going anymore.
Feel numb. Looks like a new day is done.
Say, the art style in the clouds right now is looking real nice.
Wait. I'm so cold and warming up again.
I'm gonna go drop by the Riker, drive off the scrap metal. Oh, that's the bear. I do not want to be accosted by the bear. Where is the Riker? Is it between me and the Riker? It is between me and the Riker. That's no good. Slow. Yes. I don't necessarily know if there's a better way down to the Riker other than past where the bear was, so I might have to give up on actually going down to the Riker. So there's the Riker. Let's see the distance there. So it might actually be easier to just go back to the cannery right now and do more crafting. I've got the meat and water on me. This is the moment-to-moment decision-making process that I go through sometimes while playing this game, is you're planning on doing X, you run into Y, and you change your plans. I'm burning your process.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay. And we arrived at our crafting bench. Time to try getting this crafting done. Which might actually get done in this session. Take a little bit of condition damage from dehydration to finish the coat. And we go from a warmth bonus of 20 to 24.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Character may now be just a little tired. Oh, I didn't do any inventory triage on the call. No, I didn't. I will go ahead and leave next to our trophies here the ski jacket. It saves a little bit of carrying capacity. Not that's going to make a big difference right now, but will make a little difference. And the weather is reasonably clear. I'll make the attempt to get to the Riker. Does look like the bear is not between us and the Riker.
I need to drop something.
So I do have that awkward moment of walking into the wind with a heavy load.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
I should say. We're just letting the character slow walk towards the Riker. Fast as he can, given the wind in his face and his heavy load and his incredibly high fatigue. Let's sit here and drink some tea. So there's one thing I could do before I leave Coastal Highway, is I could fire up this forge and make a bunch of arrowheads. Get the cloth on me to make a spare dagger or spare axe, but I think we're good right now with the existing axe and dagger. I know the hacksaw would be a bit more limited on trying to harvest more metal. So probably won't bang axe and dagger.
Too heavy.
in the Riker. And with our new clothes on, the Riker is very warm. Yeah, we don't have the hacksaw, so no breaking down any of the metal stuff here. I'm going to quickly pick up the heavy hammer. And what I will do with the heavy hammer right away is we're going to actually make our acorn grounds. So in the future we can make some acorn tea. Then I have to make the decision. Do I want to fire up? You're not going to tell me. I know I have enough coal to start it up, but do we have enough crafting materials? So we got 6 scrap. Really? Only 6 scrap? I was expected to have more than that. Apparently only got 6. So I think that's 1 item or a dozen arrowheads, if memory serves. So arrowheads is 1 scrap to 2 heads. The axe is 5. The knife
starting to weigh me down.
is 3. I suppose I could use the arrowheads because I have a bad habit, apparently, of losing them. Even though I haven't necessarily lost that many. Lost, like, 2? I think I've lost 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're here. Let's fire up this forge. Craft a dozen arrowheads while we're here.
Come on. Come on.
So, if you're watching this YouTube, you'll have all the frames.
Did it?
Still kind of a little bit sorry to anyone watching on Twitch in the moment, because my internet's not necessarily playing ball today. I'm getting like half the internet speed than I normally do. Okay, so it should now be hot enough to make those arrowheads. Now the other question is, do I have enough water to make those arrowheads? I suppose that's something I could be making while I'm making the arrowheads. So let's pick you up and put down the cooking pot. So we'll be making an arrowhead, or trying to make water as we make these arrowheads.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again. Feels like a lot of gear.
Just like that. Another dozen arrowheads. And a bunch of water. So what do I want to do with the rest of the fuel on this furnace? Is a good question. One option is I'm going to throw the pot, water, stove, sleep for 2 hours. We're going to make a bit of water out of it. And we can leave the water behind for future me with the hammer. Really what's left at this point as torches.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
So we leave the hammer behind. We can place, just like we can. Don't need the rest, might as well leave it behind. Leave a bunch of coal behind. We want a little bit probably with us, but we don't need a lot. Leave a bunch of sticks behind. It's helping a lot with the inventory. Still would like a little bit more improvement. Oh, I haven't dropped the water yet. Drop the water. Get down to like 2 liters. Still a bit heavy, and that's probably coming down. Yeah, I've still got a bunch of torches on me. Probably isn't helping. Yeah, let's at least drop down to 15 torches. Now I'm much closer to the sort of weight I want to be for traveling. At this point, I think it's time to get back to Coastal Highway. Roughly where we started the episode. To replace our bow, because well, we have food
I'm not sure
now.
I can carry much more.
That's not going to last forever if we don't leave ourselves open the opportunity to continue hunting. So I'll probably finish up the stream. What? Forgetting which part we're on now. This is probably the 4th part I'm on right now. Probably been running a bit long on the episodes. I'll probably do one more part after this. We should probably be back in Coastal Highway by then. Once again, if you're watching on Twitch, whether live or by the VOD, and you're dealing with the drop frames, sorry, not much I can do to fix the internet. It hasn't necessarily been this bad in the past. Usually we have much more frames coming through. For whatever reason, the internet right now is providing like half the kilobits than normal. So normally I'm able to do 30 FPS, 1080p, but right now it's not doing that. With something like 20% of the frames just wasn't getting dropped.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yep, so on the trip back to Coastal Highway.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
May make it back to Coastal Highway this episode. Depends on how quickly I can path. But next episode, thinking reasonably fast, I'll get back to Coastal Highway and get the replacement bow made, hopefully. That's assuming I'd actually left a maple sapling curing in Coastal. I might have to go all the way back to Mystery Lake. The wind just took my torch. Well, I say took my torch. It took my fire off my torch. Between here and the mine, there shouldn't be any more wolves. Though I should be a little bit careful because I am carrying around one piece of meat. So there is the potential that if there's a wolf nearby close enough to smell me, that they'd be attracted.
Something's making me feel tired.
Sorry, character. Sorry, good old Will. You're feeling tired because you are, in fact, tired. It happens. I know. I have experienced it IRL.
Too much stuff to carry. Made it back to the coal mine, which has a bunch of fuel if we need fuel. And as we go through here, we might find even more fuel. It hasn't been that long since we've been in here, so it's a decent possibility most of the coal has not yet respawned. I might have to drop some gear.
Oh, there's a piece of coal. Either that respawned or that I missed on the way through the first time. It is nighttime. So to be fair, I think I got most of the stuff crafted that we have on us to craft. Oh, there's a coal I missed before. Well, granted, that one's in the middle of the hallway, so that one's probably respawned. So I think the respawn check is every 12 hours, probably. Just with the coal, it's not a guarantee of respawn. With people making propositions that it might be up to like a mean time of 40 days or something like that to get a full respawn. So I think it's checking to spawn every 12 hours, but checking every 12 hours still may mean if you got a low mean time event that it takes quite a long time for it to happen. But then if you've got enough dice rolls that you can get the odd one here and there after a very short period of time. Or, as could also be the case, as you probably could attest to with how much you watch me, I maybe don't have the best eyesight, and maybe I missed it on the way through the first time, even if it being in the middle of the walkway. I'm thinking about letting the character sleep here. All to get its fatigue back. and hopefully let it warm up a bit. And I suppose that's probably a good place to put the cut in for YouTube. So this is where I'm going to put the cut for YouTube. Catch you, YouTube, in the next video.